So we're in the 4th year of the crypto supercycle, and this is not your everyday regular cycle. This is rumored to be the goddamn supercycle. The year that can literally retire our bloodlines forever if we know how to play it. I mean, it's already showing that strength. Just yesterday, Aura, the meme coin, went from a $250,000 market cap to a $200 million market cap in just 3 days. And these runners are going to keep happening in the back half of 2025. So in this video, I want to introduce you to a new category of tokens. You may have heard it before, but it's new in this cycle because memes, gaming, even RWA were all here, layer ones, all here in the last cycle. This category, AI agents, is brand new and rumored to be extremely explosive. Let me show you what they are and then give you an example of a brand new token that has come out in this category. So this here is a lovely looking man in his suit, and I've got ChatGPT obviously to make this image for us. But what I wanted to show you is historically, if you're a king or if you're a very famous person or if you're someone very successful, you value your time and you roll with a posse. So you're going to roll with a barber. You're going to roll with security to keep you safe. You're going to roll with an accountant to keep you by the books. You're going to roll with a lawyer to keep you within the law. You're going to roll with a personal assistant who's going to go and do all the admin tasks for you. There is a new term called an AI swarm. And an AI swarm is leveraging the new breakthroughs in AI and the new breakthroughs in individual AI agent, which are basically individual AI algorithms that specialize in one task. Just like we currently use robots in the physical world. You know, we use a washing machine to wash our clothes. We use a dishwasher to wash our dishes. We use a car to do the laborious job of getting us around town so we don't have to use our own legs. We're using these bionic machines in order to save us time and do the work, the repetitive work that we don't want to do. Well, that is coming to the digital world. And we're already there, but it's going to be explosive with AI agents and AI swarms. And so you can see, I give this example a lot and people find it hard to imagine because we're not even there. We don't even know what's possible yet, what these AI agents individually are going to do. So you may have an AI agent that's your travel agent that's going to go out there and book you flights. It's going to monitor every single booking channel and find a deal that suits your budget in a location you might like and snag it when it comes up. You might even be asleep. You might have AI going out there creating videos because you can generate your own content, editing it, posting it to socials, testing it, and feeding you back the data on the ones that work the best so you can make them yourself. You may have an AI agent answering all your emails. You may have it basically a personal assistant AI, but on the digital side, getting refunds for items you didn't like, doing all your admin and boring tasks. And you might have an AI agent hooked into your Apple Watch or your Whoop that's basically monitoring your biometrics and your health and conferring with doctors and other AI agents out there. And everyone's going to have their own swarm that surrounds them, and the better and more trained your swarm is, the better you're going to be doing. And have a look at AI agent search for him. Since 2023, it's just been absolutely exponential. And Elio Trades thinks this is going to be a massive opportunity in crypto. He says the fuse has just been lit to the biggest expansion in crypto history. AI agents are the DeFi Summer, the niche that literally printed millionaires. This is the one that Andrew Tate claimed he made $80 million in the last cycle. And he thinks AI agents are the DeFi Summer of this bull run. He says he's pissed off at himself for not getting it sooner. Most of you weren't here for the carbo white girl wasted levels of degeneracy that took place in the DeFi Summer, August 2020, where literally, guys, everyone who touched DeFi from August to all the way to September, October, made so much money. It was crazy. It just kept going up and up. It felt like the Pico Schmico top of the markets forever, when in reality, it was the catalyst to something way bigger. The spark of genuine innovation that breathes new life into an entire market. A lot of people are mid-curving it, not realizing that tech is actually interesting and here to stay. AI crypto is cool, but AI agents are apps that you can use and allow us to dream of a different world. AI agents to drive the first massive expansion in Q1 and Q2. Wealth effect will spill into the entire market, with NFTs gaming likely to carry the back half of the year. Prepare for the super cycle. And you can see, like I said at the start of this video, when you go to CoinMarketCap, which is going to show you different categories. Obviously, when you go up to here and you click on the categories section, it's going to show you different categories within the crypto ecosystem. And across the top are the popular ones here. So you've got memes, Solana, which is a layer 1. You've got AI here, which is a bigger category than AI agents. RWA, real world assets, gaming, deepen. Most of these, AI is obviously the exception, were here in the last cycle. But if you keep scrolling, you can see there is the AI agents narrative, the AI agents category. And Guys, the top tokens in this are literally worth billions of dollars. I've got this pulled up over on CoinGecko from us. Here's the top AI agent coins by market cap. You can see the big ones are already in the billions. And you know, what is this one here? This is Virtual's Protocol, which funny because this is how niches sort of start, is they build the tools that builds the niche. So this allows anyone to make their own AI agent. And then of course, everyone can use everyone's AI agent. It's going to be a really decentralized crowdsourced thing. But you can see that ran all the way up to a 1.7-ish billion dollar market cap. But they're the ones that have already run. Where are the smaller ones that are yet to run, that are going to ride this massive tidal wave of a narrative and be able to get us the 5, 10, 50x's? Because Alex Becker tweeted this out. He says, there's a lot of really promising newish AI projects sitting at a $5 to $10 million market cap. Most of them will soon be 50 to 100 million, with a few of them busting multiple hundreds of millions. These buy points are where the legendary profit comes in. You want to buy into the narrative before it goes mainstream and before it really explodes. You want to buy into the metaverse narrative of the last cycle before Facebook changed the name to Meta. You want to be front running these cycles. And basically, I made this for a video a while back, but this is what Alex Becker is saying. There's going to be a lot of tokens in this $5 to $10 million level, and some of them are going to be able to reach escape velocity and get up in 2x and 3x and 5x. And some of them, obviously, like Virtuals, will become billion-dollar plus industries. And so for this video, we're actually in partnership with a brand new token that serves to be basically the financial infrastructure, just like Stripe, between AI agents. And it's called OX Gasless. They describe themselves as an open source agent kit that allows AI agents to interact with dApps contracts on Avalanche without gas. Without gas is the big one. Wallets for AI agents is the narrative right here. They've had the Avalanche Foundation reply to their tweet. They said, AI agents without gas on Avalanche. We like it. Built by OX Gasless, powered by InfraBuildle AI. And they've even had Bybit talk about them on Twitter. They said S surged 7.9% as OX Gasless launched Agent Kit on Sonic. Even though it's a really awesome use case and it's a really brand new niche that is on an upward trajectory, the way we like to trade on this channel, and if you don't like this token, that's fine, but use this framework to find tokens that you like. We don't look at technical analysis. So many people are going to tell you, oh my God, the Wyckoff accumulation, the Fibonacci sequence, they're going to draw all over graphs and be like, we're about to break out, and then I don't know, Elon Musk and Trump will start feuding and it's going to absolutely drop. You know, the market does not care about technicals as much as it does narrative trading, which I'll tell you about in a second. First, the other thing we don't do on the channel is fundamental analysis. Oh my God, this token has this many GPU units. This token's making this much profit. You remember Helium in the last cycle was valued in the tens of billions of dollars, but was only making something like 50 grand a month. Crypto does not care about fundamentals. What they do care about is narrative trading. Are you one of the first people to learn about the token? Are you one of the first people to learn about the narrative that's going around there? Shiba was the next Dogecoin, and it soared into the tens of billions because of that narrative alone. Now, is it a good trade to buy Shiba? Well, if you bought it at $1 million market cap, it is a crazy trade. But if you're buying it at a 30 bill market cap, you're in big trouble, because even though the narrative's the same, you're just last to hear about it. And so for something like OX Gasless, we're like, what is the narrative here? One, they're going to be wallets for the AI agents, but two, have a look at who follows them on Twitter. You've got Mario Nawfal, I actually don't know how to say his last name, 2.2 million followers. Investor in over 700 startups, pretty crazy. Carl Chassis, who I met in Dubai, great guy, but also a strong crypto influencer. We track his wallets to see where he makes buys because he can move markets. I remember just a couple of months ago, he was moving tokens 4 to 5x just by buying it once in his wallet. That's why we like to track these influencers in our inner circle so we can trade while the narrative is still fresh. We've got Crypto Wizard and then Income Sharks, which is kind of funny with Income Sharks because Income Sharks, in yesterday's video, we talked about gradient or gray. And Income Sharks was one of the first people to follow Gray. And Crypto Has actually partnered with them at an $800,000 market cap and went public by posting a comment. But Income Sharks was there as well, and they were early. And if you saw what happened to Gray, if I can pull this up here, it went up to an $18 million market cap at its peak. And inside our inner circle, where we track these influencers, we track their wallets, we track their portfolios, and of course we track their socials. It's how a member of our community saw an $800,000 market cap call, and then we publicly put it out from our lead researcher at a $4 million market cap. Link to that in the description below. But whether you're in our inner circle or you're here on YouTube, we're all constantly trying to hunt out that 100x zone where you are earliest possible to the narrative and not becoming exit liquidity. So we asked OX Gasless two things. What tokens are they like? Who is the ceiling in this niche that currently do what they want to be doing? And what sort of KOLs are on board that we know are going to be promoting this in the future? Because OX Gasless have started to lean into some more paid partnerships, which is what we want to see here on this channel. And so not only did they reveal about 4 or 5, including Income Shark's paid partnerships that are going to come, they also showed us the market leaders in this industry, which is Particle Network, currently valued at a 220 million. I was going to say billion for a second, but no, it's a million. So it's way more realistic than it's not the second biggest cryptocurrency in the world. Particle Network at a $220 million market cap, and Biconomy, which when it launched, guys, apparently it was valued at a $22 billion market cap. Let's see if we can swap over to market cap and see that it doesn't actually have it, but you can see that price fall off a cliff. If we zoom in and get rid of that big collapse on their launch from a $22 billion market cap, you can see their market cap is still $90 million. Where OX Gasless, their paid partnerships and their narrative has been taking off recently, going from an 11-cent market cap up to 74 cents, but still sitting at an $8 million market cap. And we talk about the crypto whip. And again, you can use this for OX Gasless, you can use this for things that are smaller than OX Gasless, or you can use this in any other niche that you're looking at. But you want to find the thing that moves the market. And of course, OX Gasless is on Ethereum. And so AI agents and the AI meta on Ethereum is going to move at different paces, but basically the market's going to be all in sync. Just like when you crack a whip, it's all going to go up and it's all going to come down, but at different speeds. And in the crypto world, that means the higher the market cap, the lower the risk, but also, of course, the lower the reward. When ETH goes up something like 10%, you're going to see Biconomy and Particle, which I've got down here in the middle of the whip, they might go up 40% or 60% because they're more volatile. And once again, if ETH goes down 10%, they may crash 40%. OX Gasless at a smaller market cap has the capacity to do big things. Just like Becker was talking about, projects that sit at about 5 to 10 mil can get to $50 to $100 million plus, given the right narrative and given the right market sentiment. And of course, then you're going to have the real degenerate plays. These are the plays like Gray when it was in our community at an $800,000 market cap. Again, extreme risk, but that's where you're going to see the literal 20x returns when tokens are absolutely tiny. And the further you get down the crypto whip, the more tokens there are down there, and therefore the harder it is to find which ones are right, which is why we like to look at what big influential KOLs are holding, what deployer wallets are sending to who, and who is coming down the line, so we know that we are not last to hold the bag. And so if you want to get access to the biggest crypto influencers in the world's wallets, on-chain purchases live as they happen, we send you alerts, and sells as well. If an influencer is getting out of token, you're going to want to know before they tell everybody in the world on their YouTube channel and the token absolutely crashes. We also reveal their entire portfolio, so you can see purchases that they've made and hold in the past, so you can be trading like their actions and not just like their words. And of course, like we saw with Crypto House, we track their Twitters as well to see if they're interacting with any new projects. Link to the inner circle in the description below. Enjoy your super cycle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.